Today we are covering everything about love culture. Everyone talks about love languages. Nobody talks about love languages done wrong. Words of affirmation. But they just say nice shoes. Every day. Nice shoes. Quality time. But they sit next to you on their phone for 3 hours. Acts of service. They make you breakfast. It is bird. Every time. Gift giving. They get you a gift card. To a store you do not shop at. Physical touch. They hold your hand. But their hands are always sweaty. Your love language is none of these. Your love language is peace. You just want someone who does not stress you out. That is the real love language. Peace. Quiet. No drama. That is the dream. But instead, you got someone whose love language is chaos. They show love by starting arguments. That is not a love language. That is a disorder. Know your love language. And know your partners. Or suffer. Comment your actual love language. Be honest. Alright, next up, when you overthink a text for 3 hours, you have been staring at this text for. It is 4 words. They text, "Hey, what are you doing?" Simple, normal, easy to reply to. But you cannot just say nothing much. That is too boring. That is dry. You type and delete 47 different responses, each one worse than the last. You Google how to reply to, "Hey, what are you doing? You are down bad." Your friend says, "Just be yourself." Yourself is the problem. Yourself is overthinking. You finally send a response. They reply in 2 seconds, with LOL. Now you have to figure out what LOL means. Is it funny or well? Is it awkward? LO. You screenshot the conversation and send it to your group chat for analysis. You repoint 3 hours of analysis. For a 4-word text, you are a mess. The worst part is, they were probably just bored when they texted you. Overthinking a text will not change the outcome, but it will ruin your day. Tag someone who overthinks everything. They are reading this and overthinking it. Alright, next up, red flags you ignored. The red flags were there. You just chose to be colorblind. They said, "I am not like other people." That is exactly what other people say. They talked about their ex on the first date. For 45 minutes, they said, "All my exes are crazy." All of them. Every single one. If everyone is crazy, maybe you are the problem. Just a thought. They were rude to the waiter. That is not a red flag. That is a red billboard. They checked your phone on the second date. Second.date. They said, "I do not usually do this." They do. They always do. They love bombed you. Texting 24/7. Calling you soulmate on day 3. You ignored it because it felt good. Attention is a drug. And then 3 months later, they ghosted you. Like you never existed. Red flag are not challenges. They are warnings. Listen to them. Comment the biggest red flag you ever ignored. We will not judge. Alright, next up. When she says we need to talk. 5 words that will end your entire career. You need to talk. She texts it at 2 p.m. You read it at 2:00. Your life flashes before your eyes. Your brain starts reviewing every mistake you have ever made. Every single one. Did I forget our anniversary? Did I like someone's photo? Did I breathe wrong? You start crafting apology texts for crimes you did not commit. I am sorry for everything I have done and will do. Please do not leave me. You call your boys, emergency meeting. They gather like the Avengers. Your friend says, "Just be honest." Honest about what? I do not even know what I did. You walk in. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. And then she says she just wanted to discuss what to eat for dinner. Dinner. You aged 47 years in 5 minutes. Over dinner. The words "we need to talk" should be illegal. They cause physical harm. Comment the worst "we need to talk" story you have ever experienced. Alright, next up. When they say "I am not like my ex," the moment someone says "I am not like your ex," that is exactly when you should worry. They say it on the first date. Unprompted. Out of nowhere. Nobody asked, but they felt the need to clarify. Why? What are you hiding? If you have to say you are not like someone else, you probably are. My ex said the same thing. Word for word. It is a script. People who are different do not announce it. They show it. Actions do not need a press conference. If you are good, I will notice. They show it 2-3 months later. They do the exact same thing your ex did. Exactly the same. The betrayal hits different when they promise they would not do it. "You are not like my ex" is just a trailer. The movie is the same. Trust is built over time, not over promises on the first date. If someone has to convince you they are different, they are not. Comment if someone has said this to you, and then prove themselves wrong. Alright, next up. When your ex watches every story, your ex does not miss you. They miss monitoring you. You post a story 0.3 seconds later, seen by your ex 3 seconds. They do not follow you. They do not like your posts, but they see every story. That is not love. That is surveillance. That is FBI behavior. You post a selfie, and they screenshot it. How do you know? Your friend told you. You go out with friends, and they view the story within the minute. They have an earner account. You know it. They know you know it. You post a cryptic quote, and suddenly they are texting your friends asking if you are okay. "I am fine." I posted a quote from a movie. Relax. The worst is when they watch your story, but do not follow you. That is commitment. Your ex is not over you. They are just too proud to say it. If your ex watches your stories, they are keeping score, and they are losing. Post this on your story. See how fast they view it.